Weekly dog grooming for Buzzy video. Sorry for the lack of videos. I've been busy. It's been hot. I've been busy doing what I want to do, which is non-dog related things. Things what needed doing, needed getting done. So the dog has a dog show. If it's not too hot, next week today, next Thursday, and that'll be his last show for a bit, till later on in the year. So what needs to be done is a damn good brush out. And I do have a relationship with some of the products and services in the video description below. And if you shop through those, I will earn a referral fee and no extra cost to you, thank you. So I've got a slicker brush. He's got loads and loads of bits from the woods stuck in him. He's not been in the mood because it's been too hot for grooming him at home or doing much to him. It's not bad today, and the forecast for next week is warm, but not heat wave warm at the moment. So, what you got going off? And I am going to bath him. Once I've got these knots out, giving him a little trim, and then leave him to dry because it's nice weather again. So Buzzy, his chest is ready again as well. I hold the coat when I'm brushing him, so I'm not pulling his hair, I'm just brushing. God, you've got all sorts in you. Brushing what needs to come out. Good boy. Not going to take too long, this. The worst thing to do is bath the dog when he's like this. He's not got knots in him, but the bits and bobs from the wood stick in the coat, and then that can cause knots, and by bathing the dog and not brushing the dog will cause the knots to multiply. And he's been sitting in that paddling pool. That doesn't help, but luckily I have been checking him that he's not got any knots. But a lot of dogs are coming in quite knotted up because they have been sitting in paddling pools in the heat. The dog's got a cool coat I bought. I'll put a link below to the one I've bought for the show, for if it is warm, because he doesn't like being hot. Some dogs love it, don't they? They'll sunbathe, but he just can't bear being too hot. So yeah, that cool coat I've got is good, but it's got a thick strap and the Velcro stuck to all the feathers underneath. So I've cut it off, and I am actually going to get some of my little tapes sewn on, because when he walks in the coat, it slides to the side, or if he shakes, it ends up falling off. So I need to get that done actually, along with other things what need doing. Right, let's just spin you around. Right, so I've turned him around, I'll do the same again. Holding the coat and just brushing, mainly brushing all these bits out from the woods. And then you're going to have a bath once I've trimmed you. I may not fully trim him. What have you got in here? What you've got to watch this time of the year as well is the heat and the ears. He needs his ears cleaning out. The black ear, when you've got an English setter with a black ear, it tends to get hotter, but it's actually that one what needs a little bit of attention. Just cleaning out. Maybe some Thornet putting in. Thornet ear powder is actually really good, just to freshen the ears up if your dog's ears smell. I'll put a link below to that. I had a spaniel come in the other day. They'd taken my advice with that and bought some Thornet. Good boy. What's going off down here? I've just got a fine-tooth comb just to... Let's put the table up. That's better. All right, if I've not got much time, that to me is more important, brushing, than the actual trim, you know, cutting, clipping the dog, and so are the nails. Because if you leave your dog's nails too long, it's going to start to misshape the foot. So I'll do his nails pretty much every week. Good boy. Just take a tiny bit off, and it'll push the quick in the nail back. Even if you've got really long nails, and you take some off, if you start doing them every week, the quick will go further back, so you can cut more off and get the feet looking good. Bobby, when he was, I bred him myself, when he was a puppy, he had hare feet. He had the horriblest feet at sort of 8-10 weeks old. Hare feet is like a hare. Down on the pasterns, long toes. I did his nails and his feet that many times that his feet came back to a foot shape rather than a flat-footed hare foot. No dog is perfect, and there is some things you can help with a dog to correct. And he's got lovely feet, but just make them nicer by keeping those nails short. So the show is not too far away anyway next week. See what mood you're in. Then you can have a little bit of a break. Still got stuff in there, haven't you? Yeah, the show's not too far away. Travelling wise, so I'll go there and have a go with your Buzzy. See if you're in a better mood. Right, I think that is all I'm going to do, but what I am going to do, like I say, is bath him, because I need to take him back up the woods and hopefully I won't get bits stuck all in him again. If you saw the other video, the one where I was ill, and I go through quite a bit of getting the dog ready, this black fluff does need coming out, and I made a banded comb. I'm going to try and pull some of that out again. Just dead coat. Yeah, it's working, look. Ends up with a black strip down his back. He is quite a dark coloured English setter anyway. Let's get a bit of that out. You don't want to go mad. And in my opinion, they're not meant to be hand stripped, these dogs. Yeah, you can strip out the black fluff, but I like some length on the back compared to stripping it short. You don't need to do that. It should be like this. It should have some coat, top coat. But you are going to get that black fluff. Normally here is where you would get it. You can use rakes and that, but it will cut the coat and then it's going to come back thicker, the black fluff. Or if you've got an orange, it's like a dark orange fluff. But this banded comb is literally a elastic band around a wide tooth comb. Just bringing it out again, isn't it, Buzzy? There we are. And I wanted to sort these ears out, but I don't think I've got my ear cleaning stuff. Oh, I have. I've got no cotton wool. A bit of kitchen roll will do. What I'm going to do, this is Ariel, and I'm just going to put a bit on some kitchen roll. Ideally, you could use a bit of cotton wool or a cotton wool pad. I'm just going to put it inside. Whenever you clean the ears out, don't go too far down the ear canal. Oh, I've got cotton wool at home, so some black stuff there. Good lad. I'll probably just do that again when we get home. Have a look properly. And that's the heat, what's caused that, I think. Good boy. But when you've put that gel in, don't then put Thornit in straight away, because the Thornit's a powder and it sticks to that gel if you've not got it all out. Right, that's your ear. I'll do that again later. But I think for you, it's bath time, matey. Maybe some little YouTube shorts of me trimming the dog at home. But if I see part of what I've been up to is tidying up in the living room where I normally groom him. The back wall was full of dust and dog hairs, cobwebs, I think from grooming the dog inside. So I didn't really want to do him in there again, as I've just tidied up, but it's better for the dog now to be bathed, walked, and then in the next couple of days I'll probably trim him at home, because he likes sitting on his grooming table at home. Links below to everything I use. And I say keep an eye out for the actual cutting and trimming bits on the YouTube shorts. That's this week, and next week hopefully we will be going to the dog show, Leeds Dog Show.